If I sat next to you, I won't call you a founder. You are just a very expensive janitor. You clean up Slack messages, you clean up broken processes, and you clean up decisions you should not be making anymore. And you do it while wearing a founder title. In this very time of today, 2026, the gap between the busy founders and wealthy founders is not intelligence. It is not discipline either, and not even experience. It's something else. I call it Delta. And you miss this shift. And if you miss this shift, your business won't fail loudly. It will quietly trap you. This is the lie most smart business founders still believe. If I organize better, if I prioritize harder, or if I just work with more intention, everything will click. I'm sorry to let you know this won't. That logic is outdated. That thinking was built for a world where humans did everything. But we don't live in that world anymore. In 2026, the effort is not constraint. Allocation is, and most founders are allocating themselves to the work that should not involve a human being at all. And most of you are still using the Eisenhower matrix: important, urgent, not important. That framework assumes one thing, that a human must do the work. That assumption is dead. The modern question is not, is this important? The modern question should be, should a human even be touching this? That's the shift. And once you see it, you can't ever unsee it. This is the 4 Delta framework. Not about urgency, not about the importance, about human versus machine output. And every task in your business lives in one of 4 questions. Quadrant 1: high effort and low logic. These are the tasks that feel productive. They are not checking Stripe 10 times a day, or not tweaking slides no one will ever remember, or rewriting copy that already converts well. If it does not change a decision or create leverage, it dies. Not later, today. No delaying, please. In the quadrant 2, this is where most founders embarrass themselves. If a task follows rules, like if this happens, then do that, a human should never touch it again. Scheduling, basic reporting, maybe data movement, and admin cleanup. This is 0% human work in 2026. This is where your digital twins live, the AI automations, the systems. And the quadrant 3, this is the hardest one emotionally. These tasks require taste, judgment, a bit of gut, but they are not irreducible advantage. Hiring screens, sales filtering, community moderation, and operational decisions. If you are still doing this daily, you did not build a company. You built a dependency. In the quadrant 4, this is the only place a founder belongs. Strategy, direction, narrative, relationships, and vision level decisions. This work looks easy, which is why insecure founders avoid it. But this is where companies actually build. Now here's the rule that makes this framework real. Without this, it's just a fucking philosophy. The 4-to-1 ratio. For every 1 hour you spend in a quadrant 4, innovation, you must lead or automate 4 hours elsewhere. If you don't enforce this, your business goes in complexity faster than your capacity to think. That's how founders become trapped inside companies they're on. This ratio is how you stay light, invisible, and sovereign. And if you have seen any of my previous videos, I have discussed the sovereign founder concept. Like I've seen founders in real time hit 7 figures and still approve calendar invites. I've seen agencies collapse because the founder insisted on staying close to the work. That's not proximity. That's fear. That's fear. And the founders who scale cleanly all do one thing, like a non-renewable asset, and their attention is like a board level resource. They don't ask, can I do this faster? They ask, why does this still exist and why I can't automate it? This is what time arbitrage actually is. No hacks, no productivity one. It's replacing human effort with machine logic and deserving yourself for decisions that cannot be automated. If you are tired, it's not because you are weak, it's because you are misallocated. Let me make this real for you. I want you to open your calendar right now and find three tasks in quadrant 2. Kill them, automate them, and remove yourself from them. Because if you can't automate your boredom, you'll eventually automate your failure. See you next one. I hope you got me.